Okay, so you're getting this video as an email through Canvas, which is different than a lot of the other stuff, everything else for our courses. But I'm doing it because I want to release at the same time for both 93, which is JavaScript, and 95, which is Python, the schedule that I've talked about so far, the code review schedule. So I'll come back to this in a minute. I just want to conceptually get us on the same page. Of course, for both classes, for either class, the code review requirements are a little different. But regardless of the requirement differences, everyone in those classes needs to come in for a code review. And a code review, and I have a write-up on the item itself. You can look at this, but here's the idea, is that you bring completed code to me. You walk me through it. Now, again, every class is a little different as far as what we do during that, but this is part of what you do for a code review is you bring completed code that is hopefully error-free. Now, if you are working on minor errors, right, I'm going to give you an opportunity to get help, but that's really not a code review. So set yourself up to be successful, but you come in with code, you have it run, you walk me through it, we have a discussion, okay? So now, you can, and I'm actually recording this video on Thursday the 10th, okay? And I'm going to release today, you're going to get an email today with the schedule itself. So I want you to know that you do have until next Thursday at midnight to submit the code, okay? If you do submit the code after midnight, or really, hopefully you know this by now, when I get up on the 18th, right? Then you will have the following week, but I would say do it sooner rather than later to do the code review. But here's the important part. If you submit code on the 17th or morning of the 18th, right, that code cannot be modified or updated based on issues we may find or that you run into. It will be graded as is. So therefore, the benefit of working ahead is if you come see me early and we do a code review and get you through that process, and you still have an opportunity to fix minor things. Now, having said this, because I've been through this process a couple times, here's what I find. Students sign up for a code review session, but they're actually not signing up for they're signing up for assistance. So I've modified the code review schedule to accommodate for this, okay? So in the email that this video is in, I'm going to send a link to the code review schedule, okay? So this is, all you have to do is put your name on here. And here's what I'm adding based on that discussion, right? Is that, are you signing up for a code review, which means I'm ready to walk through this code with you. It is ready to be reviewed. Or are you coming in for assistance? Okay. Because in the past, I've opened up these times and students tend to not sign up for them because they feel they're not ready. The good news is this semester, I've seen more of you in my office hours than ever before, and I'm way happy about that. And so I'm just trying to facilitate you getting that help. Okay, now this is, of course, sign up starting on the 14th, running through the 18th. Okay, so just to be clear, let's go back to the calendar, 14th through the 18th. And of course, these times, not of course, but these times also cover my office hours. Okay, so, but they all do extend as well. They're a little earlier, they run a little later. Hopefully you know by now my evening office hour on Wednesday is the one that I go the latest on. So that will be true as far as the code reviews. And then if you are submitting code late on Thursday, first thing on Friday, I have 2 sessions on Friday. Okay. But again, make sure you are aware of what I was talking about, which is, again, maybe you understand, you feel confident about your code, and you're going to, for whatever reason, wait until the last minute, or hopefully you don't, but you just didn't get it completed. Maybe you've worked on it. Okay, so coming back here. So you sign up, just give me your first name, right? Give me is it a code review or is it assistance? Again, either is fine, right? And then I've also given, I had thought of doing a different Zoom link, but I think I'll keep this as is. If you come in, right? And actually, before you come in, maybe check to see if somebody's already scheduled. That would be a helpful thing to do. Okay, so I've put my regular office hours more just to remind you of what they are, right? And then I put here this thing I just talked about, which is when it's due, our Dev 0, submissions done on 9/17, have a week to complete the code review. But again, I wouldn't wait, right? I wouldn't wait, but you can't fix anything. So hopefully you understand that going in. I've already actually, as of this week, done 2 code reviews for students who have worked ahead. And as much as I've talked about it, I get that some of you, for whatever your reasons, don't have that time to work ahead. Okay. So again, I hope this video, again, the link is there. You're all going to get it at the same time. My theory is that the popular times are going to be probably starting Wednesday until 3 o'clock on Thursday. Many of you may be working right up until the due date. Do know that, this is part of my Discord, and Discord has been really active for this class, and I very much appreciate it. All the people that participate out there, it's really helpful. Okay. Anyway, that's your code review schedule and an overview of the process. And again, this is going out to both the JavaScript and the Python students. Do make sure you look at the requirements. I have videos for both of you, both of these classes on covering more of the detail of that. I'm probably doing a code review of my own on my own code, and those should hopefully be helpful. All right, I look forward to connecting with you next week, anytime. It's all good. Have a good one.